dangling and trying to get up was probably the toughest thing I've done in my entire life.
Gosh, what an incredible sci-fi series coming to Apple TV Plus May 5th. I wanted to ask you about, you star in the show, and it's about the society, underground,
Yep.
post-apocalyptic, and you are not just a star or a cast member, but also a producer. Was the experience of being on the show and being executive producer at the same time, is there whiplash to that, or do you enjoy it maybe more?
I think I felt so not engaged. I felt so welcome. Graham Yost is the showrunner. He sets the bar. He hires people. He sets the energy and the tone, and he's the most humble, kind human being in the world. And I think the fact that he becomes this ripple effect. And I want that on set, right? I don't want baggy egos or people who want things and people who don't talk because they're just not in the mood. And it affects everyone around them because they're the star, they're allowed to. Bullshit. We all need to bring our store to it because everyone does. And we listen to each other and we care and we're a unity and we're a family. And whether or not I'm a producer and I have the power to say 2 seconds or wait, I don't feel safe. Do you feel safe? Should we practice this? Have you rehearsed? Maybe that is part of it, that I take liberty in creating more of a safe environment, as in how to speak and be and feel, or maybe not. Maybe it's just there. I don't know. I feel free to be, and I know that Chinaza, Tim, Common, all of them, David, everyone just felt happy.
That's good to know. And I think it comes through on set. I think everybody seems to have a very good chemistry together.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, physically demanding wise, where would this show fall for you? Because there are some scenes that you have that just seem very, very intense. I was curious if that was more or less difficult than, say, Mission Impossible.
So Mission, the exhaustion of body in the water sequence, for example, in the silo, was really tiring due to hyperventilation.
Okay.
And it reminded me of Life, a film I did with Daniel Espinosa. And there was a moment where my character had to hyperventilate while she was heading back to Earth and maybe dying. And I remember that feeling of dizziness and the emotional stress it was putting on your body. That one Silo had, but with the physical strength. So kind of, I have reached all of the emotions previously, but the toughest one was hanging on. There's a reason why I'm hanging off something. The Silo.
Yeah.
And hanging there, dangling and trying to get up was probably the toughest thing I've done in my entire life.
Oh my gosh.
I could barely use my arms the days after. It was muscles that have never been used. They were like, what the fuck are you doing? I have not trained this. We have not gone bouldering or climbing recently.
Well, it's very intense, and I appreciate your candor today. Thank you very much, Rebecca. It was great chatting with you.
It's lovely talking to you.